After a dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the California Golden Bears, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. So California's offense comes on the field first today. This is a team coming out here with a lot of confidence in front of an energized home crowd coming off that win last week. But there's a challenge today against this defense.
Yeah, great defense. It's going to be really exciting to see how this one plays out. And I think you're right. I think they did gain a lot of confidence coming in now at home in front of this crowd. Magical atmosphere. They got to take advantage of it.
And the back now goes in motion. Fire to the right side, complete. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Big moment early in this championship game. Third down coming up.
That's an athletic play by the defensive back. Playing tight coverage, seeing the ball, and not giving...
Here he goes. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground. And the Golden Bears come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Golden Bears looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Grab behind the line. It's James. They stop him, but it's a first down.
And I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Snags a good throw. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's running out of time here. Oh, no, trapping back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less. The Hurricanes offense gets their first crack now. Let's look at the impact players in this game for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit.
Going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Running out of time in the pocket. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Hurricanes bring their punt team onto the field. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. And the Returner brought down by the coverage team. So California's offense back out on the field now. The last time they had a goal, they got stopped on 4th and goal. They got to put that behind them now. Put together something here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Handoff to the back. Look out, room to run here. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Gets the 1st and still running. Brings to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears. Way too much speed in that play. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! A kick return all the way for a touchdown with the conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Cal's offense takes the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into the tight window. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Hurricanes. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Cal's offense back out on the field now. The last possession ended quickly. Interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. That's caught. It's Wiley. He brings it down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid game.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. And the Golden Bears will bring their punt team onto the field. And this will be the first punt for this offense tonight. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. To throw, it's Williams. Caught over the middle, it's Hayes. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. The pocket breaking down. Gets rid of it on the move. That's made on the left side. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. Canes will bring their punt team on the field now. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And he fields it at the 15. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. There's the handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. As we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Using his legs here. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking.
Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cal.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball at the 34. It's a 1st and 10 play. They'll feed the back again. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kurt.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go by the time he got the ball.
Now the pass rush gets home.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and then at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
Pressure is coming. He's hit just before the throw.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So California's offense back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Caught in the flat by the running back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
It's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. We finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Boy, there's nothing more demoralizing for a defense than to give up a first down on a big run like that on 3rd down. You've got them where you want them, probably thinking that they're going to throw the ball. Instead, they run it and gash you for a huge gain on the ground.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. So the misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Ball handed off. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play, but
intercepted in the end zone.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks into the open. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive. The offense lines up now, no longer backed up against their own goal line. 1st down across the 20. Now we run a draw play. Well, nowhere to go on the inside on that draw. Tried to bounce it, Kirk, but nothing doing.
How about the push there from the middle of that interior, that defensive line? As you said, nowhere for him to go, so he's trying to make something out of nothing. And by going out wide, he puts himself at risk of being chased down by the speed of this defense, and that's what we got, a loss for the offense. Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. The Hurricanes will have to kick this away. This will be his 4th punt tonight. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Cal's offense takes the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Defense is coming after him. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
2nd down after that previous play. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Locates the tight end. It's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Golden Bears will have 1st and 10 here. And here's the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Golden Bears. This offense is still clicking.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility, pulls it in and gets 6.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. And here's the return from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Williams. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. A deep shot to the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. The Canes will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. When he's got some space here. And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop it. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They sat him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking for a man. Quick throw to the left side. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and it'll end up being a safety?
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
He's got room to run. Cal's offense back out on the field now. Time running out here in the first half. Wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive in this position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's James. He makes the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. And the Golden Bears will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's King. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. He steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for. So they'll just take the knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. The Golden Bears will kick this away to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down.
Okay, here comes the hurry-up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
What a big game by this offense. They're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Fighting for yardage, the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And the Canes will line up to boot it away. A serious workout for the punter. He's on for the 6th time. Get the ice bath ready. And the punt will bounce out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Great job by the punter there. So California's offense back out on the field now. Handoff heading left. As the first down is still going. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Movement here from the tight end. Off the RPO, caught to the right. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. The pass rush closing in. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. And the Golden Bears will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Running back grabs it on a screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Here's the second down play. Tight end goes in motion. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he finds the running back in the flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking downfield, it's Williams. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now. The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Cal's offense takes the field now. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. He'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up. Looking for a receiver. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down in the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Now it's second down here. Oh, almost another interception. Can you believe it? He's going to bring up third down. After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push.
He's in the clear. Touchdown, Cal. No chance to catch him there.
Chris, not shocked at all that they threw this football to this receiver, especially on fourth down. They needed a play. He delivers, but instead of doing it downfield, he shows them what he can do after the catch to get it into the end zone. Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this two-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. They finally chase him down, but a huge return. Very lucky. He didn't bring that all the way to the house. Just a bit more space, and he was gone. Back to pass. It's Williams. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Miami.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Cal's offense back out on the field now. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Here comes a handoff. They'll tackle at about the 23-yard line. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The game makes it 2nd and medium. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down? I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down. So the misfire in 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Nice grab. It's King.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
A play action looking to throw. Close to the tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here.
Oh, they fake it. Can he get there? And the head coach's gamble there pays off. They do get the first down.
Hey, snapping to an offset player like that is much harder than it looks. And to put it exactly where it needed to be, that was perfect.
Pitch play to the back. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. That's reeled in. It's King. And they bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
The pass ball is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the 3rd quarter. And Kirk Cal has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. The Golden Bears will line up to kick it away. And the punt coverage team able to touch it, so no return on the play.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. There's some space around the 30. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball at the 34. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Canes keep the football on the move. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Handoff here from the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To the air. It's Williams. With the catch, it's Brown. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. Off target. It's no good. After the miss, they're still down by 10.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Pounding away with the run game. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those times.
What a diving catch way downfield. Big gain. And the big play wiped away. That's a costly flag on the offense. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Finds room at the 30. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield. Put the ball right on the back, let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Keeping it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Takes the handoff. It's Riley. They'll play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. The defense takes their 3rd and final timeout and make some adjustments at the sideline. They'll run it from the gun. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Toss play to the outside. defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And the Golden Bears will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Grab down the middle. It's James.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.